on a Cat B8 when Gray County raised the band. Red X across Mercy Bend, state checks in, shaking hands. Miss Ada held a porch post, Sheriff peeled her fingers free. I dropped the blade through her front steps and pushed her house toward the creek. Triple time on Sundays, bought our brick place up on Pine. Told my wife the lake meant progress, never said what paid for mine. Dust never forgets what the water tries to hide. Every road they drown for progress waits beneath that sheet of blue. Call the blade in order. Dust still knows who drove it through. 50 summer starved the reservoir. Old blacktop caught the light. Foundations rose from cracked white clay. Street signs leaned out of silk. My granddaughter walked Mercy Bend, found brass numbers in the dirt. 214 and one blue marble from a yard I helped erase. She asked who lived here, Grandpa. I said folks before the lake. Then I saw where Ada's porch stood and heard those front steps break. Dust never forgets what the water tries to hide. Every road they drown for progress waits beneath that sheet of blue. Call the blade in order. Dust still knows who drove it through. Found Ruth in Dover cutting hair, 72 and closing shop. Set the brass plate by her scissors, said I drove the cat that day. She said, Mama knew your name, you remembered when the water left. She remembered every day. I said, I came to tell you sorry. She said, keep it, you kept enough. Put the numbers where you found them, let the ground say we were here. Dust never forgets what the water couldn't drown. I bought my house on Pine Street with the pay from pushing this down. I can blame the state informant, dust still knows who drove it through. Every road erased from paper waited underneath the blue. At dawn, I said 214 where 8 steps had been. By noon, the wind had covered half. 214 still faced the road. Lena called it 211, said don't call the law, just come. I found way beside the sofa her revolver on the rug. Lips split open, wrist gone, purple mason hiding down the hall. She said he passed out after hitting me, I shot before we woke. Years I told her give him time, a hard man still can change. Every word I used to keep her there lay bleeding in that room. Before the sirens came, 7 minutes, yellow light, I moved way toward the doorway, gave the walls a clean line. For every year I told her stay, I moved the truth that night. Broke the latch beside the back door, scuffed his boot marks through the mud. Dragged him from beside the sofa, left the tie near his hand. Lena kept repeating, I'm sorry. I said, save that for the law. Mason watched me from the hallway, holding one red plastic car. At 218 blue lights, washed the trailer wall to wall. I said, Wade came through the doorway. Lena fired because she had to. Before the sirens came, 7 minutes, yellow light. I moved way toward the doorway, gave the walls a clean line. For every year I told her stay, I moved the truth that night. Self-defense, Lena took Mason out of state. Wade went under with the service, calling him a trouble man. 12 years later, Mason found me, pulled his diagram in his hand. Said, I remember that beside the sofa, not where that outline stands. Lena begged me not to answer. I said, son, your memory's right. He asked, why'd you make him dangerous? Only after he had died. Before the sirens came, I moved the body, moved the blame. Saved Lena from a sentence, left her boy to doubt that day. But the first lie wasn't in that room or anything I changed. It was every time I told her stay, he'll change. The report still sits by the door. Mason remembers the sofa. Lena changed her number. I still wake at 2:11. Lee called from the Red Dog, 140 in the rain. Said bring the Ford and come along. Don't ask me on the phone. Blood across his right shirt cuff, bar towel around his hand. Pistol tucked beneath his jacket, said a man pulled steel. I had to. At Miller Road I asked, where's the knife? He said, must have dropped back there by the old grain scale. He changed it, said he only reached and left. One more mile wrong, one more chance I let go. McCray Station lit the rain. I drove past it slow. Every mile I drove for blood, put his killing in my name. That Benton Bridge had told me the man was sitting when he fired. 800 from a card game, said he wouldn't pay a dime. McCray Station glowed ahead, blue shield above the door. Lee said, blood don't leave blood stranded. I drove 1 mile more, burned a shirt below the levee, threw the pistol past the rail. By the time we crossed the county line, his killing hit the rain, I drove past it slow. Every mile I drove for blood, but it's killing in my name. Lee died 12 years later, needle lying by his bed. Town caught him wild but loyal, put an angel on a stone. I kept quiet 7 more, till that dead man's daughter raised a white cross near the Red Dog turn with his full name and date. Then I drove to McRae station, drew the route and told it all. They booked me before sunrise. Lee was 7 years beyond the law. One more mile wrong, 19 years before I stopped. Lee pulled the trigger once that night. I carried what he did, I waited till he couldn't answer. That's another truth I own. I quit calling him my brother sin, put my name beside his own. Road crew pulled mile post 19 when they widened Benton Road. The number's gone, the turn is night. I ran payroll at Pine County Poultry, window looking down on line 4. 800 names in green bar columns, feathers stuck along the floor. Hauling taught me 7-minute rounding, cut their brakes, call overtime straight. Boot fees, gloves, and uniform charges, took the rest before payday. I signed every Friday transfer, paid my mortgage off their backs. Nothing in the ledger looked like stealing if you never worked the line. Paycheck to payback, 7 minutes at a time. I stole it once for Harlan, then stole it back down the line. Wasn't justice, wasn't mercy, just the numbers changing size. Thursday notice at the gatehouse, plant shuts down at 5. Final checks held pending review. Harlan's bonus cleared that night. He said, why 400,000? Coded executive retention. I had 8 years of copy punch logs in a flower tin beneath my sink. Not from courage or conviction, kept dim in case it turned on me. I rebuilt every stolen minute, pushed the badge at 4:53. Paycheck to payback, 7 minutes at a time. I stole it once for Harlan, then stole it back down the line. Wasn't justice, wasn't mercy, just the numbers changing size. By sunrise, 86 accounts held by Friday never paid. Some got 200, some got 9 grand, every cent tied to a card. Harlan caught a payroll theft, federal man arrived by noon. from both sets of records. Every fee and shift I'd moved. Labor lawyers made him settle. He kept his house and hunting land. Just let workers keep the wages that the punch laws could prove. I took 30 months for wire fraud, and every click my password made paycheck to payback, 7 minutes at a time. I stole it first for Harlem, then stole it back down the line. He kept his land, I took the sentence. They kept what their time cards proved. When they cut power to line 4, the punch clock froze at 4:53. 7 minutes short, like always. Night shift at Red River Gas, Caleb and me on train 3. High pressure trip was bypassed, needle buried past the red. Relief valve failed on Tuesday, work order stamped deferred. Foreman said keep product moving, day crew can handle it. Caleb had twins due in April, my truck no 3 months late. We signed tested on the clipboard, kept train 3 under load. Survive what should've killed me. Caleb never got that choice. They stitched my skin, called it a miracle, then put a price on my voice. I walked out breathing. Breathing ain't the same as say. .217, the flames let go. A white fire across the bay. Blast through me through the chain link. Caleb never made the gate. Woke face down in rainwater, shirt burning to my side. His phone lit up inside the gravel. Melanie flashed 5 times. Company man found a burn ward before they changed my second rep. Said nobody wins by name and names. Left his card beneath my tray. Survive what should've killed me. Caleb never got that choice. They stitched my skin, called it a miracle, then put a price on my voice. I walked out breathing. Breathing ain't the same as say. 6 months later, lawyers laid 600 grand in reach. No fault, sealed record, no mention of train 3. Paid my grabs, cleared mama's trailer. Called the truck, no help. Caleb's widow found me at the pharmacy. Never raised a voice, said your silent valve is tested. Now you signed a silence too by when a Red River changed its name. Same line, different crew. Survive what should've killed me. Box stitched and sealed. That changed the name above the gate, never changed the steel. Caleb died inside that fire I helped bury wide. Breathing ain't the same as say. First of every month, the settlement clears at 217. Melanie lights the gravel. Here got signed off. Yeah, 32 years of dog and packing. Night calls, breakdowns, busted lines. Kept the freezer room from thawing. Kept the flow moving by 5. Half moon cut up above my eyebrow. Steam burn twisted up my wrist. Every mark came with a number. Every number made a list. And one pale line down my forearm from the night they called me brave. Folks say that's where I pulled Louis free. I know why he needed saving. Every scar has a work order. Date and line and what went wrong. Most of mine can't fix some breakdowns. One came from letting one roll on. They called it proof I saved a brother. I know what I failed to stop. Every scar has a work order. Yeah, that one never got signed off. Yeah, line fours, guard switch kept on tripping. Dry chain knocking in the frame. Louis said shut it down till morning. Boss said ship the last load anyway. I blocked the switch and wrote temporary. Said we tear down at dawn. Told myself 10 more minutes. Then I waved the line back on at 3:10. The change him sideways, caught his glove and dragged him in. I killed power, cut my forearm. Louis kept this hand, lost 2 fingers. Every scar has a work order. Date and line and what went wrong. Most of mine can't fix some breakdowns. One came from letting one roll on. They called it proof I saved a brother. I know what I failed to stop. Every scar has a work order. Yeah, that one never got signed off. Yeah, that last October I drove to Louis, brought the yellow copy law. Said it on his kitchen table, said my name belongs on what went wrong. He looked once at my white forearm and the fingers he had lost. Said truth don't make you innocent, but he kept the page I brought. Every star has a work order. Some get close, some never do. Most of mine mark what I fix. One marks what I put him through. They can hang my name in the break room. Call my 30 years well done. Every scar has a work order. Yeah, that one never got signed off. Safety flag boxed in the shed. Louis kept the yellow page. The scar don't prove I saved him. It proves I let that line run. County Road 819 and drunk. Borrowed cutlass, ball bag tires. Nate says slow down before the bridge. I laughed and buried the throttle. Rear end step ditch came sideways. Glass went wide across the dash. I climbed out bleeding on both legs. Nate never stood again. Half a fifth the road under the seat. I told the trooper gravel broke us. Truth was, gravel never made that turn. I wanted him scared. Backroad redemption ain't a pardon, ain't relief. You're showing up where your name still tastes like broken teeth. You don't ask to be forgiven. You work where the damage lives. 4 years state, 6 years dry. Came home hanging drywall. Nate's sister found me at the lumberyard. Said his porch ramp split in two. County put him on a wait list. Contractor wanted $4 grand. She said, you still frame things square? didn't fix what you wrecked. I bought treated pine on credit, worked nights beneath a floodlight. Every board I cut ran straight, nothing else between us did. Backroad redemption ain't a pardon, ain't relief. It's showing up where your name still tastes like broken teeth. You don't ask to be forgiven, you work where the damage lives. Nate watched me from the doorway, chair locked, jaw set hard. I measured twice, he said nothing. Rain cut trenches through the yard. Last board down, I started on the speech I carried in. He said, you broke my back, don't make me carry your sorry too. Then he rolled across the board, stopped halfway on the grade, looked once toward the left-hand rail, said that side's a load. Backroad redemption ain't forgiveness, ain't a win. The ramp held under Nate's weight, but my word never did. I came to pay one piece of it, the rest came home with me. I reset the left rail, Nate wrote it again. Never thanked me, never had to. Born in Vale's 10 Road, Val and Sons across the gate. At 14, chopping cotton before the sun burned off the grave. His scale ran light, his pencil heavy, every harvest ended old. Mama kept the stove slips, daddy kept his jaw set tight. I learned a man can work one field forever and never on a road. Bury me standing, boot heels and not clay. I spent my whole life bent double under another man's name. First dirt they can't take from us, don't lay me down the same. By 40 Val made me feel boss, dollar more truck keys is word. Docked hours when storm shut us down, kept men cutting through the heat. But my cousin Amos off the place when his wife took sick that spring. Told myself I had mouths at home, like his didn't need to eat. Then old Val died, his son sold out, warehouse bought the roads. 30 days to clear the houses, same notice I had handed Amos. Bury me standing, boot heels and not clay. I spent my whole life bent double under another man's name. First dirt they can't take from us, don't lay me down the same. Ruth brought a deed to county hospital, half an acre by the creek, paid with my last severance. In 10 years she had saved, said first ground in her name, daddy. My hand shook on the page. I said don't cough self-made, don't cough proud above my head. I've been for men who owned us, then made other poor men bend. Face me toward the Backroad, let Amos see I named it plain. Bury me standing, lower me boots first down. I've been beneath their ledges, made other poor men bow. First dirt with our name on it, let it hold me upright. I got no right to lie down clean. Amos stood outside the wire, head on through the prayer. Ruth unlatched the gate, he never came in. Wade and I were raised like brothers, fished a creek, shared beat-up trucks. Then a service at the boundary, 2 feet east of the old post. I said his old man moved the marker, he said mine had let it stand. 10 hard years across one pasture, 50 yards became no man's land. Then a spring stone split the oak trees, laid the south fence in the mud. By first light my cows were scattered, Wade was there before I was. We fixed that fence in silence, post by post and strand by strand. 2 old friends with 10 hard years, working out between their hands. No apology crossed the pasture, neither man said who was right. We fixed that fence in silence, till the quiet lost its bite. He brought cedar posts and staples, I brought coffee pliers and wire. We pulled straight what wind had twisted, set each corner square and tight. Around noon he split his knuckle, I tossed him my clean bandana. He said, still brew it strong as tar. I said, you still drink it anyhow. At the last post by the marker, he said, Dad might have moved that stone. I said, might have known he did it. Then we drove the new post home. We fixed that fence in silence, post by post and strand by strand. 2 old friends with 10 hard years, working out between their hands. No apology across the pasture, neither man said who was right. We fixed that fence in silence, till the quiet lost its bite. We didn't call another survey, didn't drag old names through mud. Left the stones where years had set them, stopped pretending neither knew. He held the final while waist high, I pulled the slack until it sang. Then we stood there in the twilight, with no work left for our hands. We fixed that fence in silence, but the fence was just the start. Some things mend beneath work gloves, long before they reach the heart. We never settled every acre, never proved who crossed the line. We fixed that fence in silence, left the gate unlatched that night. Now that gate stays mostly open, between his field and mine. We never moved the boundary, just what stood on either side. Sheriff's sale sign in the front yard, porch sagged in the weeds. Mama's hiding marks by the pantry, still cut into the vein. 2 droughts killed the cattle, her cancer took the cash. Bad luck got daddy halfway, cards and pride took the rest. He forged my name on a second note while I laid pipe out west. By the time the bank found me, plywood covered every pane. The house my father lost, bad luck took half, he gambled the rest. I won't make a saint of him, I won't curse him past his death. Keep the beams and still hold weight, cut the right and leave the rest. County open bidding at 42. I sold my rig and truck. June brought 10 years of savings. Said this ain't for daddy. We slept on tarps in the front room, pulled black mold from the studs. Found the carbon copy of that note, my name written in his hand underneath. I went it back, no apology, no plan. Used his hammer on the sound wood, hauled the rotten boards out back. The house my father lost, bad luck took half, he gambled the rest. I won't make a saint of him, I won't curse him past his death. Keep the beams that still hold weight, cut the rock and leave the rest. Inspector came in October, tapped the seal and signed the square. At the county clerk that afternoon, I put June beside my name. Her boys found the pantry markings, added theirs beneath our lines. June held daddy's framed old picture, asked me where it ought to hang. I put it in the hall closet, set his hammer by the saw. Some things stay inside a family, that don't mean they run the house. The house my father lost, bad luck took half, he gambled the rest. We won't make a saint of him, we won't curse him past his death. Kept the marks that still meant home, kept the house, not the debt. First hard rain that fall hit the new tent all night. Nobody woke to move a bucket. Dead end road past Miller's pasture, 6 houses, 1 porch light. You can name a truck by engine, no gravel past midnight. At 12:14 the Stones woke me, Caleb Holt's old Ford came down. Lacey waited by the mailbox, blue duffel on the ground. Saw her climb in through my curtains, watched the tail lights take the bend. half an hour later, Ford came back. Passenger side empty then. No gravel past midnight. Every tire had a sound. I heard two people leave that road. Only one came back around. The gravel told me what it could. I'm the one who kept it down. Found her mama walking, Lacey's picture in her hand. Sheriff roll knocked every doorway, asked who heard a truck come past. Caleb's father on Hope Timber signed my checks and paid my plan. My little girl had surgery coming. I had $12 in the bank. Roaz, did that Ford wake you? I looked down and shook my head. Lisa's mama searched the ditches while I went to work instead. No gravel past midnight. Every tire had a sound. I heard two people leave that road. Only one came back around. The gravel told me what it could. I'm the one who kept it down. They searched a pond and limestone quarry, ran a face on evening news. Caleb said she talked of leaving. Folks said maybe that was true. I never saw beyond the cedar, never saw what happened there. I only saw her take that right seat and come back nowhere. 20 years the county paved it. Hope Timber shut down in June. Lacey's mama died that winter, still leaving porch lights on for her. No gravel past midnight. Blacktop doesn't make a sound, but I still hear two people leave and only one come back around. That road gave up the truth it had. I traded mine for weekly pay. No gravel past midnight. Still no silence where I lay. New pavement passes Lacey's house. Porch light finally gone. Caleb's Ford don't wake me now. My own life does. Town called Daddy Wild Ray Mercer after the spillway running 89. Drove a Buick through the flood water, two blue cruisers close behind. Barroom wall still held his picture, bloody grin and raised right hand. Men bought rounds to hear the ending. Mama sold her a wedding band. I remember pawn shop tickets, winter coat gone in November. They called every wreck hell raising. Mama called it 3 weeks rent. When the wild man grows old, somebody has the keys, counts the pills, locks the cabinet. Here's the same old story repeat. They bought his stories by the round. We pay for everyone. When the wild man grows old, comes on to us. At 74 stroke took his left side and half his speech. Still he asks me for the pickup anytime he smells the rain. Man, and we was feeling closer. Ask about the spillway at night. He makes the water 10 feet higher, leaves me out of every line. I was 9 behind the dashboard, forehead open on the glass. He says, boy, don't kill the story. I said, you never tell who paid. When the wild man grows old, somebody hides the keys, counts the pills, locks the cabinet. Here's the same old story repeat. They bought the stories by the round. We pay for everyone. When the wild man grows old, the bill comes home to us. Eli turned 16 last August. Daddy slid him keys at supper, said take the Ford down by the spillway. Mercy blood needs room to run. I took the keys from Eli's hand. Daddy called me scared and soft. I said I spent 10 years proving I was every inch your son. 2 county cells, 1 broken jaw, a boy who learned to flinch at doors. I ain't ashamed of being careful, I'm ashamed I wasn't before. When the wild man grows old, he don't turn into a saint. I can feed him, wash him, hold him, without blessing what he made. Town can keep the spillway story, I keep Eli off that road. I take care of Ray Mercer, let the wild man in with me. At 2 a.m. he asks for keys, says the spillway's running high. I pull the blanket to his shoulder. He last keys stay in my pocket, not tonight. I came home just after midnight, gravel snapping under tires, red clay dried across my knuckles, diesel clinging to my shirt. And I sat beneath the kitchen light, 1 suitcase by her chair. Said I never minded dirty hands, I minded eating alone. I held both palms up like evidence, said everything I did was us. She turned the ring around my finger, said work ain't the same as love. Dirt under the wedding band, work deep into the gold. I thought I paid off house meant love, while ours was growing cold. She never asked for cleaner hands, just one that would come home. Dirt under the wedding band don't mean you're holding on. 26 years I paid the mortgage, kept the roof and both trucks running. Put the boys through trade school, never let a bill run late. When her mama died in Little Rock, I stayed to finish 1 more floor. She drove 6 hours by herself, quit asking after that. Found our anniversary card still sealed inside my desk. Every year I brought home something, every year she wanted me. Dirt under the wedding band, work deep into the gold. I thought I paid off house meant love, while ours was growing cold. She never asked for took my left hand, turned the ring beneath the light. Said I never wanted clean hands, I just wanted you home some nights. Don't call this leaving sudden, I've been leaving room by room. Then she set my hand back by my side and carried that suitcase through the door. Dirt under the wedding band, pale skin when I pulled it free. I kept every promise money makes, broke the one I made to her. She never asked for cleaner hands, just one that would come home. Dirt under the wedding band don't mean you're holding on. I scrubbed till morning at the St. Blackwater circling down. The rain came clean inside my palm, the house stayed empty. Dead patch county roads all summer, drove the plow through winter nights. Canvas jacket by the back door, reflector stripe down one side. Diesel settled in the collar, cold wind lived inside the sleeves. When the house went still that winter, that coat stayed where he would leave it. Mama boxes, boots, and coveralls, split his tools with Paul and me. I kept reaching for that jacket, never took it from the nail. The jacket still smells like diesel, cold dawn and engine heat, like Dad pulling in at sunrise, gravel crunching under wheels. Every year the sand grows fainter, still it brings him through the door. The jacket still smells like diesel, like it did when he came home. First hard freeze came in December, my old heater quit at dawn. Mama called the pipes were frozen, black ice glazed the road to town. I stood shivering in my t-shirt, watching that old jacket hang. Thought if snow and sweat got in it, I might lose what still remained. Then I knew what he would tell me: quit standing there, grab your tools. I pulled the jacket from the nail and drove straight to Mama's house. The jacket still smells like diesel, cold dawn and engine heat, like Dad pulling in at sunrise, gravel crunching under wheels. Every year the sand grows fainter, still it brings him through the door. The jacket still smells like diesel, like it did when he came home. Mama saw it on my shoulders, pressed one hand against the sleeve. Said he bought that coat for working, not for hanging up in grief. We wrapped the pipes and cleared the steps, spread salt along the drive. By noon still smelled like my father, and a little more like mine. The jacket still smells like diesel, but that ain't all he left. It's the way he showed up early when the weather did its worst. I can't keep him from fading by keeping everything untouched. The still smells like diesel. Now it carries both of us. It hangs beside my own work coat, salt dried along one sleeve. Some mornings it smells less like Dad, more like what he left in me. Four of us around a folding table in a rental off Route 9. Beans from cans, two borrowed ladders, one beat up van between us. And they let me sleep there one hard winter. Billy signed when the bank said no. Leon covered Friday payroll when our first big customer folded. When the money came, we split it. When it didn't, no one walked. Back when friendship had no title and nobody kept the score. The table got bigger, the circle got small. More names on the place cards, fewer men I truly call. Every chair got softer, every handshake meant less. The table got bigger while I forgot who knew me best. Our company dinner fills a ballroom, 40 tables dressed in white. Bankers toast our third location. Men I met last Tuesday night. My phone buzzed inside my jacket. Nate said Bill is cooking Friday. Same old table if you're free. I read it, slipped the phone away. Then the room stood up to praise me for remembering every hand. His next text said no loan, no favor, just been a while, that's all. The table got bigger, the circle got small. More names on the place cards, fewer men I truly call. Every chair got softer, every handshake meant less. The table got bigger while I forgot who knew me best. I left before they cut the cake, drove the old road past Route 9. Found 3 chipmunks, 1 empty chair, and no one asked me why. I said, thought you knew I cared. Nate pushed the chair my way, said caring ain't the same as coming. Then Billy filled my plate. The table got bigger, the circle got small. I blame working polished strangers, but I was the one who stopped the calls. Now one chair stays open for the men who knew me first. The table may get bigger, but I know what that circle's worth. No white linen, no place cards, just coffee going cold. 4 men at a folding table, and nobody keeping score. Harrisburg painted on each door. Daddy's diesel in your driveway meant somebody lost some more. I rode shotgun at 15, chain hook knocking by my boot. Miss Bell held a paid-off receipt. Daddy said paper don't mean shit. I hooked a Buick anywhere, watched her walk the second shift. At 19 I started using Lane like a new name changed what I did. A name worth carrying ain't a halo, ain't a crown. It's the name that stays on paper. When the whole damn truth comes down, I spend half my life out running crow. Now crow carries what it did. Daddy dropped behind the office, hard quit over morning coffee. My brother Coke broke open the safe, found paid notes marked unpaid. Spare keys beneath the cash tray, 40 names we knew were wrong. Then Miss Bell's old toe sheet, my initials at the bottom. Coat said burn to keep the records, crow is all we've got. I loaded every book in Daddy's truck and drove him to the state. A name worth carrying ain't a halo, ain't a crown. It's the name that stays on paper. When the whole damn truth comes down, I spent half my life out running crow. Now crow carries what it did. State found 47 false lanes, my initials marked 11. Sold the yard, the trucks, the house, restitution took the rest. Some folks cashed a little checks, some tore them at my desk. Miss Bell said money won't return the miles I walked. Second shift, coke crossing off before the warrants. I stayed where the ledgers led. When the clerk asked for my full name, I gave the one above the dead. A name worth carrying ain't clean because you claim it. It carries every door you kick and every life that paid it. I signed crow beneath the damage. Didn't make the name good, made it answer for what it did. Court clerk said, Elias Lane. I said, Crow, use the name that owes. Care maintenance at Briar Mill. Nora ran the second floor. South exit chain to stop the stealing. Sprinkler pump had failed before. Kessler said mark both inspected. We can't lose another week. Mortgage notice in my lunchbox. Nora's time card stamped at 6. I signed safe beside the exit, with the chain still through the latch. Every coward has a reason, till the reason turns to ash. The woman who walked through fire carried one more life outside. I never struck the spark that night. I signed the way out close. She could live with me afraid, not with fear, dressed up as safe. Cotton dust caught close to midnight. Fire ran fast along the beams. 12 women hit the south side exit. Found the chain I'd left in place. Nora led them through the cotton room. Heard Tessa call behind. I wrapped a jacket around the girl. Walked her through the burning line, came out with her right sleeve smoking, Tessa breathing at her side. I stood talking to the fire chief, making fear sound justified. The woman who walked through fire carried one more life outside. I never struck the spark that night. I signed away out close. She could live with me afraid, not with fear, dressed up as safe. Kessler came to St. Luke's with a check and tapped out live. Said a vandal chained the south door sign and all her bills get paid. I signed while Nora slept on morphine, paid the mortgage, fixed the roof. She found the carbon in my lunchbox. Read Vandal where I knew the truth. Never asked me to confess it. Took my logbook to Local 9. Tessa's mother drove her downtown. Nora testified without me. Bill settled without admitting. Kessler opened under another name. Nora left me half the money. Said keep what bought your silence. The woman who walked through fire, walked through every lie sign, carried Tessa through the smoke, carried truth without my help. I never struck the spark that night. Still every scar can trace my hand. She walked through fire and left me with the money in the house. Divorce papers in the kitchen drawer, signed with her left hand. My name beneath Kessler's story, safe beneath the ash. I picked county cash at closing. Friday draws ran fast. Cut the phone behind the dumpster. Boom came in behind the mask. On the reach beneath the counter, I laid him down with the grip. Tied his wrist with speaker wire. Started loading up the till. Thought the back room sat empty till the school book hit the towel. 12-year-old stepped through the doorway. Boom caught him by the collar. Outlaw with a conscience, ain't a clean thing to be. Bad enough to plan a robbery, not dead enough to use a key. One line left in a room full of cross ones. I stood on it and took the hit. Blue lights washed the windows. Boone hauled the boy in close. Said he gets us past the roadblock. Pressed the barrel to his throat. I said let him go. He said you planned this whole damn thing. Turned the 12 gauge toward me. I put one round through his thigh. Boy dropped flat behind the counter. On the crawl through scattered cash. I kicked both guns across the floor. Walked out with my hands raised. Outlaw with a conscience, ain't a clean thing to be. Bad enough to plan a robbery, not dead enough to use a key. One line left in a room full of cross ones. I stood on it and took the hit. bone cut on the struck me, loading up the Friday cash, boom, dragging out the kid. Judge said, drawing one line late, don't erase the rest you cross. I said, put it all beside my name, I know exactly what it costs. Boom, drew 25, I drew 17 that day. The mother moved that boy by winter, never sent a word my way. Outlaw with a conscience, still an outlaw when it's done. One right move don't clear the ledger or unload the stolen gun. I crossed every line but one and took the years for all. That boy's older now than I was that night. Boom still limps, I count both. When the concrete plant cut my shit, I told Rachel I'd found nights, left the 3 and work stained coveralls, spend my evenings out of sight. Curtis found me at McKenna's, third drink waiting by my hand. I said, tell her we worked overtime, she'll believe you if you can. He took my keys from off the counter, said I'll get you home tonight. I'll stand with you through what comes next, but I won't help you make wrong right. He stayed but he didn't lie, didn't cover what I'd done, didn't hand me one more alibi or hide me from anyone. Said I won't leave you there drowning, but I won't help you sink there too. He stayed but he didn't lie, that's how I knew his word was true. Rachel met us on the front steps, saw my work clothes, smelled the bar, asked how long I'd been pretending. I looked down into the yard. Curtis could have softened something, called it one bad week or two. Instead he said, you need to tell her I'll be right here when you do. So I told her of the layoff, every borrowed dime and drink. She said, you can't stay here tonight, not till your words and actions meet. He stayed but he didn't lie, didn't cover what I'd done, didn't hand me one more alibi or hide me from anyone. Said I won't leave you there drowning, but I won't help you sink there too. He stayed but he didn't lie, that's how I knew his word was true. 3 weeks above his garage, I hauled stone and made my calls. He drove me to the union office, then made me walk inside alone. When I asked him for a 20, wouldn't look him in the eye. He said no, but supper's at 6 and Earl needs hands at 5. He stayed but he didn't lie, when the truth caused both of us, made me face what I had broken without treating me as lost. Rachel still don't trust me fully, that ain't his or hers to fix. He stayed but he didn't lie, and taught me what staying is. Curtis never called me blameless, never called me past repair. He told the truth, then left a light on in the room above the stairs. found her shut line 3. Friday, just before first break. Foreman read 12 names from paper. Mine was number 8. I folded up the layoff notice, slipped it in my inside pocket. Told Marie they could do overtime, never said they let me go. Monday morning, 5:30, packed my lunch and kissed a cheek. Drove past Ben the Harlan's diner, parked among the day shift trucks. Smoke on my work coat, settled deep into the seams. I wore it out each morning, like proof I still was me. Kept the truth outside the kitchen, kept my lunchbox packed and closed. When the founder took my number, I held on to the smoke. 3 weeks nursing black coffee at Harlan's off Route 4. Filled the applications on my phone till the charge hit 1%. My last check kept the power on. I stretched a quarter tank for days. Marie asked why my hands stayed clean. I said they moved me off the heat. Thursday, she reached to hang my coat. The folded notice hit the floor. She read the date, then read my name, looked at my lunch beside the door. Smoke on my work coat, settled deep into the seams. I wore it out each morning, like proof I still was me. Kept the truth outside the kitchen, kept my lunchbox packed and closed. When the founder took my number, I held on to the smoke. I said I kept leaving every morning, so you wouldn't watch me fail. She set the notice on the table, poured 2 coffees, pulled a chair. I said I don't know who I am if I ain't working on that line. She said sit down here beside me, start by telling me tonight. Smoke on my work coat, faded in the wash. I sat there beside Marie, said out loud what I had lost. Called the union hall next morning, put my name down at trade school. That coat dried clean behind me, I still had work left to do. First day at the counter trade school, I wore a plain blue shirt. My old coat stayed beside the doorway, clean enough to smell like home.